on Fan Question of the Week. Peggy, what we got?
This segment is brought to you by Wonderful Pistachios as they kick off new flavors with the chocolate sea salt and the chocolate toffee. Now, it's a lot of players finding new homes, and Ja Morant is one of those players. So, Cam, before I kick it over to ISS, do you think it will be a new attitude with Ja since he's been traded to the Portland Trail Blazers?
I'm excited for Ja because he got a new home, but there's a lot of things to unpack here.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things is he just got shipped far, far, far away in Portland. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, that ain't Memphis. That ain't East Coast. You done traveled 2 different time zones, if not 3, depending on what time of year it is.
Yeah, across the country.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So trying to ship all those distractions, it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Understanding that the Portland Trail Blazers, who's their superstar, is Dame Lillard. He may not be the Dame Lillard of old, but he's still an OG, so to speak, gives the idea that they can do some reckoning in the West.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this too.
What you got?
Anytime you have the speculations of being a player that has more off the court issues than on the court, first thing they do is trade you. Okay? And heaven forbid that value doesn't exceed expectation, because no matter if he was drafted 2nd overall or not, the second thing that will happen is your role will change.
Okay.
See, I would hate for a Ja to turn into a role player, but I would ask the question, or the question that I would want him to go into this thinking is, are you still a franchise player? Franchise player may be, hey, do you align with certain morals, principles, and way of life that's expected from our star-studded players? Some players may say, hey, bro, I'm not a role model.
Yeah.
I just
play basketball good.
You can't just do that. You don't get to pick if you are a superstar or not. Your skill dictates that.
Yeah.
Whether you want the label of the face of the league or the face of the franchise or not, 2 things that make you that: how much you get paid and your importance to that team.
Yeah.
That goes to your skill. If you're good, it's going to happen. If you're getting paid, it's going to happen too.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I want Ja to kind of, man, there's no denying his skill set. But sometimes the skill takes a back seat to the distractions that may come with a job, with a daddy, with the antics of hey, how important is basketball to him? You're Ja Morant. You're not NBA Youngboy.
That's true.
You're not Future. You're not Drake. You're not Moneybag Yo. So I'm saying that in a comparable to say they can have an image as a rapper that does not align with the image of a superstar player. And that's what players don't understand.
Yeah.
Half the time. And he does not get the get out of jail free card of being a young player no more.
Yeah.
You're a veteran now. Now you walked into OG status.
You know better.
Do better.
Correct.
Go ahead.
Well, coming off the backs of that, Cam, you've been a highly touted recruit coming out of college. Obviously, you were drafted at a 1st overall, and you went to the Panthers. And your job was to kind of revamp their whole organization and lead the organization in the right direction. That was the same thing for Ja Morant. And obviously there's different pressures that come with that. But now that he's in Portland and being under a guy like Damian Lillard, who I guess really wasn't looked upon in the same way, but created his own stardom and found a way to lead an organization and become a leader and not have those off the field distractions and issues. Do you think Ja now being in Portland and having somebody to look up to can get his career back on track?
I don't think he has a person to look up to, but there's a lot of similarities to Dame and Ja. Coming and being drafted from a small school, being extremely athletic, being drafted to a small market team there's a lot of things that you could kind of align with.
For
it
sure.
all depends on if Ja takes this opportunity as a wake-up call or not. Because you don't want to have Morant on multiple different jerseys.
That's real.
That was my fear. I never wanted Newton to be on 5, 6, 7 different jerseys. That may be somebody else's reality.
Yeah.
For me, I never even wanted it to be on 2 jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly as cat. Well,
Yeah.
that ain't the cat been out the hat with that. Yeah. So all in all, my whole approach to Ja is, bro, it's no denying, can he be a dynamic basketball player still? Hell yes. But Ja Morant, your concerns are not on the basketball court. Your concerns start off the court.
Mm-hmm.
How will you be able to say, hey, the things that I was into as a young player in Memphis, certain things, why you driving, why you flying, why you busing, why you're transitioning to Portland, a lot of those, you got to shed a lot of those bad kind of things that you had done. I'm not blaming it all on Ja. But what I will say is the organization and Ja got to a point where it's like, man, listen, bro, he didn't even want to be there.
He not bigger than the program, and I think that's what he's learning right now. And to have a Dame Lillard, one thing about Memphis, he didn't have another star player that was there before him that is like, look, I'm going to take you underneath my wing. And even though Dame doesn't play the same as Ja or is the same Dame as of old, he has been a leader, a star of the league. That's my perspective. I think that's a difference too from Portland to Memphis though. And it's a different
I can't agree with that.
Why you say that?
I can't agree because you have the likes of, Tony Allen was not a big star, but Zebo was.
But he wasn't there when Zebo was there.
Yeah, but he had him as a resource.
But it's different when you day to day on the team.
I was about to say, is that? I mean, coming from you, Cam, right?
Yeah,
like
is
you were drafted to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Like, did you have those connections with former like Panthers legends that you could tap into?
Okay, I'll give you an example. Victor Wembanyama.
Okay.
There was reports of who was texting him during the NBA finals or throughout the playoffs.
You saying Tim Duncan?
Greg Popovich.
Greg, yeah. He would always pop after.
Do you understand?
But he's still with the organization.
He's in the organization. He works still for the Spurs.
Okay. My point is, I'm putting the accountability on the subject more so than the surrounding impacts of the subject. No matter, I can agree with you to a degree, but it takes a person to say, hey, dog, let me use my resources. Because if you don't use your resources,
that part,
as a player,
no matter who in around,
don't matter who the OG is, no matter who the star player is before you, it's not going to matter. These are individuals that have played the game, yes, but if you're not going, man, who are you? I'm straight.
It's like the Johnny Manziel situation.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, it's so many different examples of this where if that person is not ready to convert to doing better,
it's like take them to the water, but you can't make them drink.
You can't.
Yeah,
you can't. So why even have that as an opportunity when Ja is well, willing, and capable of saying, "Hey, dog, I can't mess this up."
Yeah,
because no matter how talented I am, I will be shipped off to another team, and now it dilutes the legacy.
Or shipped out.
I hate to say it. Do you look at LeBron James and Kevin Durant the same?
As John Morant?
Legacy.
No.
Do you look at Steph Curry and James Harden?
No, you don't. Because the more teams you go to,
it dilutes.
It dilutes the brand. Especially if you're not winning at each stop you go to.
I'm telling you. And LeBron James, Kevin Durant, they're in the top 5 of scoring. You see what I'm saying? Steph Curry will be as well too. James Harden is undeniable when it comes to scoring.
But it's one thing.
But when you have a Sixers jersey, when you have an OKC jersey, when you have a Rockets jersey,
Clippers jersey,
then another, that's like, a Cavalier. It's like,
You played for them too?
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And these are small things that a person will never mention or
Yeah.
utter, but it matters.
Yeah.
It matters. If Dame Lillard would have went somewhere else outside of back to Portland,
It would have.
you would.
Yeah.
Do you look at Jimmy Butler any different? What Paul George?
Yeah, they started when you started.
Like when you start
Becoming
going
a
to different
journeyman.
places, I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
it's an unspoken truth that athletes have to understand. Safety is where you're drafted.
Yeah, that's real.
It impacts your legacy. That's not to say that, hey, whether it was time for me to leave or whatever, when you start to have your jersey last name or your last name on multiple jerseys, it just dilutes who can claim you.
Yeah.
And I want Ja to understand, yo, bro, dog, you can't keep getting traded because, hey, LeBron James got traded multiple. It was under. Speaking of LeBron James.
Yeah, what you got, Hassan?
So, speaking of LeBron, recently Shams Charania has reported after 8 years, LeBron has informed the Lakers that he will not be back.
8
seasons, 2020 title in the bubble, and 8 total seasons.
Been in LA for 8 years.
8 years. 8 years. And on a side note, Cam, this announcement comes one day after Bronny James's contract became fully guaranteed by the Lakers. Pop's always looking out.
The nepotism, ladies and gentlemen, is something that you ain't gonna hear me talking about.
Golly.
Hey, that check clear? All right, Rich, send that email.
No.
No, hold on. Before you send that email, Bronny, Garrett, it is
Cool.
say less. Because when you think about it too, Pop's got a little more in his hand in that pot too, because Clutch Sports,
Yeah.
silent investor is LeBron James too. So please be mindful. Now, as far as LeBron, teams that come to mind.
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Woo! Number one. Team that come to mind for me,
Well,
going to Oakland.
Golden State?
Golden State. That's
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah.
Now. Draymond. What we gonna do with you?
He declined.
Well, Draymond, speaking of Draymond, a couple of days ago, made a move to decline his
Correct.
player option to make room for LeBron to get a new contract with Golden State. So Draymond says basically, I'll take less
I'm a
to
downside.
bring my guy in.
Curry, Draymond, LeBron.
Well, now we back to a big three again.
Well, they also talking about AD, Anthony Davis.
Man,
That's what I'm saying. That's when it's
Hey,
AD.
get out that blue tent, bro.
Come on, exactly. And we just talked about that today.
For the 2K players out there, keep that Band-Aid from next to your name, bro.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? Another team,
What you got? Yeah, let's keep it on, Brian.
San Antonio.
Him and Wemby.
Woo! Boy, let me tell you something. I don't know if the league will be ready. Or
What you got?
I won't be mad at LeBron going to Houston to be with KD.
I don't know.
Well, it seems as KD might be, looking for a new home too,
I
potentially.
honestly, I don't even know what you got on Houston, because I got a team too. What you got on Houston?
No, I think LeBron has always played his best brand of ball with individuals that shared with other superstars.
Yeah.
And it was a little disheartening to kind of see the Luka situation. I think caught LeBron off guard a little bit. But at the same time, when you start to see the best version of LeBron was Kevin Love, Kyrie, Chris Bosh,
Yeah.
Mr. Flash,
Yeah.
huh? Now you had Anthony Davis in a situation where he had a dynamic fleet of role players, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yet, when you start to mention the time in LA really didn't back. You had a Russell Westbrook.
I mean, he had pieces that he tried to bring in a stick, but it wasn't like.
But they weren't dynamic to his persona.
Yeah, it is.
Kevin Durant, to me, could be the modern day version of the old cats, revitalizing the juice that the game needs, similar to what D-Wade gave the insurance for LeBron.
Now, I like what you said about San Antonio because they're young enough to run the floor, do all the things. They're spry enough to be able to do that. When you start going to like even with Golden State, I don't think that's the key to a championship. Even though they might have wisdom,
they still need more pieces.
They need more pieces, and they need younger pieces too, because it's one thing to score the ball, but can you defend and can you do that on both sides for the entire game? You know what I'm saying? And that's right there is like a head scratcher for me.
Well, I'll give you another head scratcher to give you some food for thought. Does LeBron even want to stay in the West?
Yeah.
Because now, stay with me.
What you got?
If Boston gets rid of Jaylen Brown, now it puts the onus on who do we replace Jaylen Brown with? It's not about being in Boston more so than being in the East, where it's a softer competitive edge, where you have the likes of the Cavaliers. Okay, you got the Heat. Okay, you got the Pistons. They ain't the Timberwolves. They ain't OKC. They ain't San Antonio.
Could he go back to South Beach?
Why would he want to go to South Beach? Because you got a mirrored image of the Greek Freak.
Yeah, they both.
You got two slashes. Like, the Greek, man, you ain't shooting out, man. They doggone, they some headhunters, man. They going straight to the cup to beat their head on the backboard.
They need a good point guard, and they're going to be in the game.
Man, what San Antonio gives a LeBron James is something that LeBron has never had. It will be similar to Kobe and Shaq. Think about it. And why I even say San Antonio over everybody, LeBron can now take Wemby under his wing.
With the mentality.
Under
his wing.
Let me take you on my wing, bro. Stoop down, son. Cause
Cam, there's one more.
Hold
I'm
on.
coming home. I'm
Cleveland?
coming home.
Could he go back to Cleveland?
Man,
They already rolling too.
before we get to Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio, them nuns messing up his play, bro.
Come on. Not the none.
I'm just saying.
They ain't do
bro,
nothing,
I'm
dude.
just saying, bro. This is just me.
Yeah.
What do I know? I'm saying it. What everybody thinking? We need a killer, huh? He showed flashes, but he showed up wearing a monk outfit. You can't be that zenned out. Hey, man. Maybe you don't put some Waka Flocka in your doggone eardrums and
Some hard in the
Watch Out.
paint. Come on.
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
Man, Cleveland? I don't know about
I don't know about that.
because Spider and LeBron, man, they need it. LeBron
Be like
is
Kyrie
at
and LeBron.
who?
It'd be like Kyrie and LeBron.
No.
We got to keep this rocking, man.
So Spider is not Kyrie. Spider is not a ball. Yeah, he's not Kyrie. Kyrie, he had different.
Kyrie is a wizard with the basketball.
Yes, like, but he knew how to play off LeBron.
Yeah.
He's
and
a
that
true.
takes some time to be able to play with LeBron.
Kyrie Irving is Chris Paul, but with scoring credentials better than him.
Yeah, correct.